Hey guys, Nick Gamer 3 back with another Madden mobile video. Today I have just a bunch of stuff about how arena and leagues are going to work in Madden Mobile 22. Nick just had a stream with someone from EA explaining all the competitive aspects of like leagues and arena because they are like pretty linked this year. Uh, they started off talking about this thing called presence, which, based on what he was talking about, sounds a lot like power, just a different name. So it's little different stuff. Like the overall this year works pretty different. Like each player has their own like skill, which is like closer to what overall was last year. And this is Tom Brady, by the way. And then you have presence, which is like it's just some extra stat that players have. It sounds like power, what it is, because then you combine these two things and you get your overall of that player. So 85.4 skill, 45 presence, combines to 94.4 overall. So every five presence is equivalent to one overall. So if you have five presence and 85.4 skill, then that would be 86.4. You can do the math there. It's like 45, that's nine overall because every five presence is one overall based on this. So nine, you get nine overall from the presence, and then add that to the skill level of the player, combine that to the overall, and that's how that's going to work. It sounds a lot like power, but it's just like renamed, and now it's like into that player's overall. And also, the overall of your team this year is not like your average overall. It's like the overall of every player combined into one. So if all 30 of your players are 100 overall exactly, then you have 3,000, right? 30, yeah. Yeah, you have 3,000 overall instead of like 100 overall because it's all added together. Also, I don't know why they did this, but like the stats are now like grouped together. This is Tom Brady, so he's a passing stat, but obviously, like other positions are going to have different groups of stats. So I don't know why they did that, but that's also something I noticed. But yeah, anyway, into the arena aspect of the game. And Arena sounds a lot better than it did last year because last year it was just like you just grinded and it was pretty boring. You weren't really working toward anything. But this year's a lot different. So the first thing you notice here, there's multiple leagues based on your team overall. So you can see what I was just talking about, your overall being added together. You have different like leagues. So if you're like from this overall to this overall, 1,500 to 3,000 total overall in your team, you play in this league. 3,000 to 4,500 play in this league, and he did say there's a third league and possibly even a fourth league um, during the game. So, but it only shows two leagues here. He also said, like, let's say your team overall is like 35-42 or something. You can play in this league, but you can also still play in this league. It's just the rewards are not going to be as good. I mean, you can basically win every game. If you're like 3,500 overall, you can basically win every game in this arena. But your rewards will not be as good as this arena. More rewards, and it's like it goes to a broader audience. Like he said, an example, like the first player you get from arena is like Derek Thomas or something. So like in here, the first he said, like for example, like 100 players will get Derek Thomas. But then if you're in this arena, then the first like 500 players will get Derek Thomas. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't have to play as good, but you have like a higher chance of getting him because it goes to more different players. Um, so yeah, this is the big that's a big difference, obviously, but this is also a really big difference. So first of all, the points, it used to be like 925 or something like that total points. It's now 475, I think it was. So it's like almost cut in half. So you don't have to spend as much time grinding arena to get like the max rewards. So it's a lot less time spent. And then the rewards also itself are very different because each arena season, which is 2 weeks, is going to have specific players for, I'm pretty sure, every single tier. So you got like rank 1 to 10. So the top 10 people in like season 1 or whatever are going to get 1,500 Madden cash, which is like it's like gems. So it's like, I mean, I think you got gems in Arena last time, but you get Madden Cash now this time. You get 1,000 trophies, which is like some broad currency, kind of like gridiron dust. And then two epic players, which are 90 plus overall players, as you'll see later in this video. And you can get these like the top 10 players can get these like the first 2 weeks of the game. So the first arena season I know is going to be grinded like crazy. You have to be so dedicated and so good at the game in order to get top 10 the first season. There is like no chance on earth I'm getting that. I'm not very good at Madden. I just like literally run Hail Mary every single play. Um, but yeah, and then there's like the next tier over is like, I don't know, maybe 10 to, I mean, 11 to like, I don't even know what it is, like 100 or something. And then you have like slightly less rewards, slightly less man cast, slightly less trophies, and then it's like 4 times like rare players or something. But each tier, I'm pretty sure, has specific players every season, so you can actually get players for your team based on where you finish in arena seasons, which is a lot different than it was last year. Because last year was just like gems and training points and coins and stuff. But this now you get actual players each tier, so that I think is a very good change. It actually gives people a reason to play arena. Um, and you can see here, this is what I was talking about. Like later, if you play 75 on 1 to 10,000, you get 50 man cash, 200 trophies, and 3 uncommon players, which are like 70 plus overalls. So you get a lot less stuff, but you still get specific players for your team, even if you're like in the top 10,000, which isn't really that good. I mean, maybe it is. I'm not sure, but I don't play arena, so I really don't know. But you still get players for your team coming in that range. So yeah, that I think is a very good change. Getting specific players in arena gives you a reason to grind. Now, with that, there is a cost because it's not based on stamina anymore. It's based on these arena ticket things. So he said the way to get these ticket things, um, yeah, excuse me, is from you can get them from daily goals. He said, and also from like a login calendar. You probably get like one every day or something, and then or yeah, probably get like one every day or something like that, and then it you can only have like 5 at a time, so you're going to be playing a lot less. Especially if you're like my type of skill, you get like your one arena ticket for the game, and then like one from daily goals or whatever. You get two, you play 2 games, and you lose both of them, and then like you're done for the day. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, there's going to be ways to like buy more tickets for the pay to win people, but they're going to be playing in the higher arenas, so you won't be facing them most likely. But yeah, so this I don't like, but I understand why they do it because it's like not going to take up as much of your time because you have a limited amount of arena time every day, unless you are like a god and win every single game, which I'm definitely not. Um, so yeah, this is a note. That's like how arena is going to be played. It's not with stamina, which I don't like, but I do really like the specific players in arena, and that refreshes every 2 weeks. So that's arena, and then here is leagues, which looks really similar. The only really difference from leagues that I can really notice is the champion store. Instead of the league store, it's called a champion store, and it's like linked to arena. So as you can see, like this menu literally looks like almost the exact same as Manual 21 leagues. You got like your players here, league versus league, your championships. It looks basically the exact same. He did go through this. I'm not going to spend much time on this, but this is your like league achievements or whatever. So you get like your league tokens and XP and stuff, your usual stuff here. And I know this was shown yesterday, the champion store, but I'm just going to go through it again. So this blue thing here is your league tokens, which you get from achievements and league versus league, and I assume other ways. So you can do that, and then you can spend those on specific players in the champion store. And I think this refreshes every 2 weeks as well, although that might be incorrect. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, so you can get specific players in the league store now, also for your team, and you like level them up, rank them up, or whatever. And you can get specific players in the league store. You got specials, limited, repeatable. This is what this was already shown yesterday. I don't think the epics were shown yesterday, but you can get epics in the league store as well. So the green guys are the uncommon guys, and if you do all the uncommon sets, then you get to unlock the blue guys, which are the rare players, I think. And if you do all the rare ones, says purchase all rare champion offers, which is like get all the blue players, then you unlock the purple players, which are the epic ones. So you can get like a 93 Jason Kelsey if you just like do the rest of these players. I think I don't know if you can if you have to do the rest of the epics to get him or not, but I assume they get more expensive as it goes on. But you can also spend arena points on this. It doesn't have to be league stuff. Like you can spend either the arena points or the league tokens or whatever they're called on the champion store. So it's kind of linked to arena in that way, and you can spend arena points on these. It does not. It's not all like leagues by itself. So yeah, that is it for the video, how leagues and arena will work. Hopefully I did a good job of explaining that to you and you're not confused, but if you are confused, just drop a comment. I will try to answer them. And yeah, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you're new, and goodbye, guys.